Air signs, hello. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. This is a week ahead forecast for you. So the themes we see for you coming out this week, whenever you see this is the right time, okay? So take what resonates and leave the rest. We have fulfillment. So that is the theme for you. How can you become more fulfilled? What is going to bring you fulfillment? What are you trying to get fulfillment about? And we have a mother nursing a baby here. So this is also about what is going to nurture you. What's going to nurture you this week? And we also have with that patience. So this also does mean that something might be in progress. And we need to have patience. There needs to be patience with something that you're trying to attain here. Okay, so what are some obstacles that you might be facing here towards that fulfillment? Obviously, patience. There might be some kind of hang up. We have Four of Cups. Okay, so it might be here that the options available to you aren't really the best, or you can't see the best option. Or it could be that the option that you want is approaching, but you don't see it. We also have Five of Swords. Okay, interesting. So this is kind of getting in the way, right? So Five of Swords, there could be like, indicates like an argument or a boundary or some kind of conflict around opportunity here. Interesting. So in this Five of Swords, we just see the swords. And they kind of look like a fence that hasn't quite reached the ground yet. So definitely boundaries. Definitely, or it could be that I'm feeling like there's some guidelines around options. It's almost like I'm seeing like a list of requirements, and kind of jumping through hoops and the red tape or something around something. So it's almost like you might have to get ducks in a row, and you know, it's not ideal, or it just takes time, and it's not the fun part of what you want, right? It's like the paperwork behind the carnival or something. But that's kind of the feeling I'm getting here from this. And you might have to kind of, this could also be like negotiations. Okay, there might be negotiations happening. And this came out, we have the Empress, Eight of Cups, Knight of Wands, and Two of Swords that kind of came out underneath that. So what I'm seeing with this is, if we look at it in progression, there might be a stalemate, and then activity, and then kind of backing up or walking away, and then we have nurturing. So yeah, this really does feel like I'm offering this, and then someone counter offers that. So there might be some kind of deliberation happening here. That's kind of taking up the time that requires all this patience. That makes sense. Okay. So what's your advice in this, air signs? What is your advice? We have the Queen of Wands. Be confident. Strut your stuff. Talk your skills up. You got this. You're the best person for the job. Why? Obviously, it's obvious. But no, but really, have a maybe a more humble attitude. But I'm getting peacock energy from this. So strut your stuff. Let your true colors shine. Like, you have things that you're good at. And Queen of Wands is really asking you to kind of showcase that. The Sun and the High Priestess with that too. So advice. Yeah. High Priestess, I want to just say with the High Priestess, like, you don't have to strut your stuff in a loud way. The High Priestess, there's a kind of a quietness about, a quiet confidence. So we have, you know, the Sun. Okay, so there's this outward luminosity, and then there's also this inner knowing. So it's almost like I really am feeling a you got this energy about this. So you don't need to be overly loud. You don't need to show up. You don't need to be like, I'm the best, blah, blah, blah. You just need to show up and do your work. because your work speaks for itself. So, you know, use your best judgment about that, because you have, it's almost like you've worked a long time for something. You have your gifts, and you're able to shine. So do what you know you have to do. And it's like, you don't even have to engage. If there's other people clamoring for this, you don't even have to engage with them. Just, it's like you go to the audition, you do your stuff, you shine, and you don't need to worry about what, well, I don't want to say too much because I feel like I'm muddying it, but I think you get the point, right? So what is an outcome that we can, I know this is all in process and we all want outcomes, but what's something in the distance then, if not an outcome? What is a likely... We might not get to know. We might... Oh, okay, there we go. 10 of Cups and Temperance. Oh, beautiful. Glad we stayed with it. So don't give up. Don't give up. Keep with it, because we have 10 of Cups is complete fulfillment. There's like an attainment here. Something that you're going to be really happy about, and Temperance. So all of this is going to end up balancing out. And there's like a prize, okay? It's almost like it's gonna... And Temperance also, I want to, like, you could get, there's also a certain amount of divine assistance, or the right type of assistance that's going to bring a beautiful opportunity. So I love what this is going for you, air signs. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, share, follow, all the things help me out. And thanks for joining me. I'll talk to you next time.